Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris and this is Restoration Rescue. And last week we came in and we started spraying color again. So we definitely have moved very far along in this project. Now we have come back in and we did cut out all of those runs that we did have last week. So those are ready to get covered up and ready to get back in its final coat and maybe lay a second and third coat on just so it's nice and thick and looks deep. So after that, we're going to do some clear. Clear is not going to be a today project. That is coming up. We hope to get a lot of the truck into color today. So we have most of the front done. We have to do the underhood, one more spray. That's good. No runs there. We have to do the fenders. We have to do the cab. And then we have the top of the hood. Top of the hood is going to be a little bit of a pain because it's just so big. We have to do the whole back of the truck still. That's coming up. Over there we have some right there we have some doors that we need to get in color. That's going to be a lot of fun once that's ready. So hopefully that's a project that we get done today as well, because then we can start building inside the windows and get the doors back on the truck and get this thing looking like a truck again. So before we start, I do have a little bit of bad news. Just real quick, my grandfather, who is a big part of this channel, big part of my life, has unfortunately passed away this morning. So it's kind of been a little bit of a rough morning, start to the day, but he is in a better place right now. You guys have met him before on the channel if you've watched way back in the beginning. He is Supervisor John from when we tore it down. He's been here a lot of steps of the way, not always on the camera, a lot of time in the background just helping with answers when I had questions and stuff like that. Tools that he has provided over the years. Just a lot of different stuff that he's done for me growing up. He was always there for us as well. He was a great person. He'll always be remembered for me. All the stuff he did for me, and he always is walking around with a big stogie, a cigar in his mouth that he's chewing. I'll always remember that. I'm going to put up a picture right here of him. It sucks to see him go, but that's life. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move into the back and we are going to start prepping and getting everything ready for its next coat of paint on the truck. And we can't wait to have it done. One thing is we did fail. One of my main goals in life was to have this truck ready and drive with him one time. Unfortunately, that never happened. So a little bit of a failure there, but we are going to continue working towards a goal. And I know that he's going to be riding with me someday as we drive this thing down the road. So let's go ahead, hop into the back, and we are going to start laying some of this color. All right, so we have the cab. So we have the cab and the hood both sprayed. Everything is looking really, really good out there, and it is soon time for some clear coat, but not today. So we now have moved back into the garage. It's a little bit cooler. It's supposed to be up in the 80s today, so it's gonna get a little hot. And now in the paint booth, that's like 100 because of those like plasticky things. It turns it into a greenhouse. But that thing is still looking amazing. The truck came out perfect this time. No runs. There are some imperfections, obviously. That'll get worked out. We're gonna get it ready for clear next week. Now what we're gonna do though is we are back in the garage. We're gonna start prepping the doors. So the doors on this one, I've already got the door handle off. And now what we need to do is scuff it and get it ready for its first coat. So we're gonna work on trying to get this one done as well. We're gonna work on wet sanding. So we got our 600 grit over here. We got some water and we are going to start cutting it. So just a little bit of a scuff just to rough it up and get it ready for color. Hopefully we can get this thing into color today. That'll be really, really cool. Just to start having it ready to get painted and get back on the truck. All right, so the doors are now covered in paint and they're looking pretty good. I am gonna have to go back and scuff it up a little bit as there is a little bit of dirt and crud in it, as it looks like it's snowing outside with all of the pollen. Now we have the cab completely covered with the hood and we have everything looking awesome. So we have a lot of work coming up in the next 2 weeks to try and get this truck completely painted and start putting things back together. Now I know we have a big failure in not finishing in time for my grandfather to go on a first ride with this truck being done, but we still have made a lot of progress in those few years of working towards the goal of being done. Now we've had a lot of fun in this project. We really want to thank you guys and we love you guys. But we are going to end it a little bit shorter of a video today as I'm going to go spend some time with my family and just remember my grandfather. So it's been a long road. We're going to miss him a lot. Thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll see you guys next Saturday when we keep working on the truck.